Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 into the Name of the Tsar as the Ottoman Empire. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, I would like to do a naval invasion of England. Not a huge surprise. It'd be nice if we could get Ireland on our side. That, that would be a really nice staging point. Like, I basically sent all my planes over England. They're really facing no real resistance right now, which is beautiful. You guys are feeling confident with attack. That's absolutely okay. So, you know what? Declare war. Annex. Send our entire army in. Of course, they join the Allies. Not a huge deal. So, be very, very aggressive. Because this should be a war that you can win within, like, the hour. We have air wings, no objectives. Who are you? I don't even know where. Oh, you're over here. Wait, no, you're not. Do you have an airport with a... Yeah, you go here. Apparently there's actually too many planes in this port. So you go over here. That should be fine. Basically putting like all of our planes over northern England. I think that's okay. Again, unfortunately, I don't know how strong my navy actually is. We don't have enough information about the North Sea. But I don't want to send my boats over there and just have them immediately all die. Because our navy isn't great. Compared to everybody else's. Compared to what the Allies have, our navy kind of sucks. Yeah, but the United States should eventually push Canada to capitulation. You can see they're already pushing a little bit through Alaska. So you guys, my boats here. Not convoy rate. Delete all orders. I don't know what you're actually doing before. But you're going to navally evade support these two guys. We're at 47% support. I might need to send some planes over there then, just to get a little bit more superiority here. There we go. So now you have superiority. As soon as these guys basically leave, as far as I know, as soon as they've left port, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I can tell my boats to go away, and they would still navally invade. Again, as far as I know. Because that's how it worked before when I was trying to do... When I was invading Canada, Sweden, a month or two ago. I was working pretty okay there. Where are you? Where the hell? Who are you guys? Oh, you're blue. Okay. So your job, basically, is push your way here. Orange, my good friends. Your job is basically to push your way... all the way down to South Africa. How many troops does South Africa have? They have a little bit of men. A decent amount. Of course, we'll, reorganize these armies a little bit afterwards. And as soon as our troops land, which again, I'm hoping should face very little resistance, because I'm assuming most of the British army is not in England. And it looks like that is entirely the case. Which is just fantastic for us. So, all of Blue Army, you're going to immediately go here. How many boats do they have here? I mean, they have a decent amount. They've laid 2 mines. You're going to convoy escort. Convoy escort in these areas, please. I know basically not all of our men are going to make it across. But I'm kind of okay with that. If they want to intercept a handful of guys, so be it. But as soon as basically one big army gets across, we should more or less be okay. Claim the Holy Land. I mean, I guess I could just do this. I mean, they might just say yes for my annexation. I guess it doesn't really matter how this exactly works out. But England, my England. Our troops are finally arriving. Fantastic. And now, Blue, your objective is going to be offensively your way to London and up to Liverpool. And then eventually, of course, we'll send up our other divisions as well. We might not even need to, depending on if they actually have any armies here. Which it increasingly looks like they do not. You guys go up to Newcastle. Fantastic. You go to Sheffield. You're taking that province. So, Yellow Army. You're going to frontline up here. Delete this fallback line. Delete that fallback line. I kind of should have realized that they would do their successful invasion now that I left. We got some more free factories. I guess we're just going to put more into infantry equipment. No, we're not, because we have so much. Put more into anti-air, more into artillery. We do need rubber. Again, get more from the Dutch. We're importing a ton of steel. So there we go. That should be fine. Oh, because we're not making as many infantry equipment. That makes actually a lot of sense. And there we go. That should be fine. So we can see that the British are finally starting to put some troops over here. Only like a handful of troops should be even on this front line up here. Most should be focused on the actual invasion of England. So we're about to take Liverpool, we're about to take Manchester. Just absolutely fantastic. This is going a lot smoother than the last time I invaded England as Austria just a little while ago. Actually, I don't know when that episode comes out in relation to this one. Okay, no, I don't want any yet. No yellow divisions are going to come down here. I'll probably make some attacks in this direction. You take Edinburgh, you take Glasgow. I mean, that's every major British city up here. So maybe yellow actually does just want to be on this front line. As soon as they get over here, though. As soon as they land, I'll assign them down to the south. They really don't need to be up here anymore. These three divisions should be fine in Scotland. The AI never really defends Scotland anyways. And yellow, you're going to have an offensive line basically pushing your way to Cornwall. You know, just up and around. Or down and around. Whatever direction you actually want to consider this. So it looks like, again, has any other allied power become just the UK? So if that's the case, and the United Kingdom is the last major power here in the Allies, then we should be pretty much good to go. You might as well take a port province while you're here. Scapa Flow is not connected to the mainland. Let's get more war propaganda because we can. Factories. More planes. And get more rubber from the Dutch. But fantastic. This invasion of England actually went significantly better than I ever could have imagined. For 97, 79, 54. The Birmingham looks like it'll fall. Night Vision 1 has been researched. Absolutely fantastic. 1946 techs might be a little bit ahead of time. So, you know, let's go for a nuclear technology, even though, of course, we're never really going to get there, to be completely honest. Yeah, basically, I think everybody should just advance towards London. I think they might actually capitulate, like, right now. I don't know where they are in this list. They're at 54%. And I'm assuming that's mostly just because we don't have London. Yeah, London was worth, like, 20% right there. So, you know, you guys are basically going to go, you make your way down to Plymouth. Yellow, you also are going to make your way to attack. You guys over here are going to make your operations down over to Dover. Please take over Birmingham soon. Bristol, Birmingham, I think those might be the last two cities we need. The United States has sent a handful of divisions. Like, one troop, but mostly this has been an Ottoman effort. Apparently, I've only done a third of the war, which I very much doubt. I mean, we single-handedly defeated the British. We more or less single-handedly defeated the Dutch, as far as I'm concerned. Or not the Dutch, the French. So to me, it looks like really... It's an Ottoman world. How did these guys go, by the way? Did you take over Saudi Arabia yet? You didn't. But the war is now over. Give me like 100,000 points, just so I don't need to worry about anything again. So, first things first. Albania is ours. Syria is ours. All of you guys down here, this is all our territory. So, end our turn like that. So, that's excellent. Fantastic. I mean, might as well take everything I'm going to take first. You know what? I'm not going to take all of this land right now. Germany. You can take Luxembourg. You can take Alsace-Lorraine, and you can take a decent chunk of French territory like that. I think that's good. The Dutch, you can annex Belgium, just like you've always wanted to, as well as taking Calais. We're going to end our first turn like that. So, we've taken a decent chunk of territory. I would say I at least am going to... I would just like a lot of things I can do here. Okay. So, United States is going to take back New England. You know what? The United States, you can have all of Canada. Screw it. Who cares? You can have all of Canada, as well as Newfoundland, as well as Saint Picard, or Saint Pierre, I should say. So we'll end our turn there. Austria, you are also a good help. So you will get a beautiful chunk of territory. Oh, why do you have to take these two provinces? That looks dreadful. So Hungary will, of course, be part of this and turn. I kind of feel like just puppeting a lot of stuff. Spain, you did some good work in Morocco, so you can absolutely have that. You can also have this coastline here. Do you have this port? Yes, that is a Spanish port. And you can have a nice little colonial empire down here in the former British areas. I think that's fine. I mean, Spain did help out, and, you know, we'll also give them the territory that they wanted in all of these areas. Cuba, you might as well take all of it. Because, you know, this is what you were declaring war for, so you might as well take it. No one else wants it. Why did I end my turn? Why did I do that? I am a moron. Okay. Oh, why? When did it autosave? Autosaved on the 8th. I'm incredibly stupid. Like, just the dumbest man alive. Let's go back and load that back up, so I can do it again. Oh, why am I dumb? I just... You know? Please just go up to speed 5. I mean, you should be fine anyways. Like, we just won. Like, I'm not worried about what's going to happen here. Take Dover. It's going to hit midnight. Actually, like, exactly the same time and everything, so... I do apologize for that absolute stupidity. Go back to 100,000 points. So, Spain, we'll deal with you first. Just because I think it makes sense. Keep going out down here. You have a nice little colonial empire. At least I kind of know what I'm trying, or I'm wanting to do, so it should go a little bit faster. And that first turn. So, Spain again. Cuba, take all states. Colombia, take all states. Venezuela, take all states. End that turn. So that can all go to Spain. Actually, no, they also wanted Haiti. So Spain, you can take Haiti as well. What can Germany do? Germany, Luxembourg, as well as these French territories. You can actually see where the border was when I was trying to edit it. I don't know. I'm guessing it's just an issue with the Black Borders mod. But that should be good like that. Japan, you can take Indochina. Yeah, so we got Indochina, and then you can also have... You can have Burma. And you can have the Philippines. As well as this territory down here. Well, no, I'll give you this. I'll give this to the Dutch because those borders would look a little bit nicer. The Dutch can have this, and then the Dutch can also have these islands in the Pacific. And return again right there. So Japan, you know, you got decent... You know, Japan also give you a little bit of India. Just, tidy over. I mean, you're still at war with Siam, but, you know, that didn't really play out the way it should. So I'm going to give Afghanistan, my puppet state, that they can have Pakistan. I do think that is the Pakistan borders. So we'll end our turn here. So, Austria. I will give you this territory, and then I will also give you here. And that turn again. So, what do I want? French Syria, take all states. Saudi Arabia, take all states. Take these states as well from the British. And our turn. So, Canada will just go to the US. You can go to the United States. And of course, they can have a handful of these Caribbean islands. Because, you know, who else? What else are we going to do with them? The answer is nothing really. You can also have... Where's the island down here? Take that one. And then, I mean, is there any islands in the Pacific, really, that you can take? Yes, there are, so you might as well take them. Like, we could give these to the Japanese, but I'm already giving Japan, like, a lot of islands, so... They better be happy with what they're getting right now. So we're going to end our turn again. Again, I'm just trying to really limit this nonsense. Australia, you're a puppet of mine now. New Zealand, you're a puppet of mine. You know what? End our turn. I'm going to give Australia New Zealand because they deserve it. Not Albania. Okay, end turn again. I don't know who... Okay, that's French territory. You can have that as well. My puppet Australia. You know what? Okay, never mind. I just looked at those islands. You know, that's where I can watch to see what nonsense they're doing. Oh, Spain. There's actually a little tiny Togo that you did not take. There you go. So, Germany. I will give you your old... You know, you can have some colonial holdings yourself. I don't think there's any issues with that, I would say. Think like that should be fine for a nice little German empire. Romania, Finland, Japan. Manchuria doesn't get anything because there's not until at least this is over. You guys, yeah, you guys get nothing as well. Romania doesn't get anything. So what should I do? Well, Albania, take all states, obviously. Britain. I am going to satellite a handful of countries. I mean, I could just annex all of Britain and then release them manually. Because if I'm going to be the one to do that, I think it makes sense. Yeah, so I'm just going to take all your states, Britain. And I can do things on my own afterwards. So take all states. And turn. Italy. Satellite. I'm going to also take all your states. And the turn again. Belgium, I am going to satellite Zier. And I guess I'll just put you guys into that. South Africa. I will puppet you. And turn again. British India, I'm going to pop at you. And turn again. North Africa. I'm going to take all your states. And France. Do you have anything else? Djibouti. Madagascar. You know what? Again, I'll just take all your states. Because I got to pop at these guys all individually. I mean, again, I did like the majority of the war, so as far as I'm concerned, I deserve this. But I'm going to do a little bit of a modifying. So, you know, the rest of this episode is just going to be like me kind of modifying these borders. So if you're not interested in watching that, you can click away now and watch the next episode when we can deal with the Chinese situation. So, United Kingdom. I will release him as a puppet. There we go. Run to Djibouti. Somalia. We'll release an independent Somalia. Well, not independent. You know, it's definitely going to be controlled by me. Libya is going to be mine. Saudi Arabia is going to be mine. Egypt's going to be mine. Basically, I'm going to try to keep the borders looking... Uganda. Yes, we'll release Uganda. I'm going to release Sudan. I'm going to release Eritrea. And then you guys down here. Madagascar. I'll release. Not Sri Lanka. Not India. Where is... Malawi is this guy. But I'm more looking... Zambia. I think that's who I'm looking for. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into Zambia. I'm going to give Botswana and Zimbabwe to South Africa. I'm going to mark this state and give it to you. The Ottoman Congo. Oh yeah, and I also got to release France and Italy. Obviously. Where are they in here? It's not sorted by alphabetical order. There's like no real order to it at all. And then release France as an independent state. Or, you know, again, a puppet state. Don't get it confused. So we got Balabo as well as Napoleon the 7th. Are you not part of our faction? You are, but you're just not showing up properly for some reason. And I think that's basically all of that. Like, I mean, the Ottoman Empire is looking pretty strong. That's all I can say. We're apparently keeping this one port. You know what? Mark, give it to India itself. And I think with all that done, this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, can always thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.